Roads are closed in the Cape Town CBD for the annual Tweede Nuwe Jaar street parade. The annual parade by minstrel troupes was rebranded last year and is now known as the Cape Town Street Parade. For more on the festival, we cross to our reporter Mariska Botha, who is of course on the scene and out in the streets. Good afternoon to you, Mariska. It seems like a festival and a hive of activity down where you are. Won't you just detail today's proceedings for us?
Hi, good afternoon, Narabile. Yes, you're right. There's a hive of activity here. We're waiting for the troops to start coming down. We're expecting that to happen at about 2 o'clock. I can see behind the camera, far off in the distance, the first troop is readying themselves to make their way down here through Darling Street and meander through the CBD all the way to Boekop. But as you can see, we've got lots and lots of people here already. They can't wait for the festivities to start. And this is very much a family affair. My colleague will maybe show you, there's a family sitting in front here, the Abrams family. It's a family of 15 people. Maybe the Abrams family can give us a little wave there. There they are. It's a family of 15 people gathered here, and it's a generational thing. The youngest member of the family that's here is 9 years old, and the oldest is almost 80. So that gives you an idea of how serious people take this. And family members of all ages gather here for this parade, this festivities. There's a stage behind the camera where there's music while we're waiting for the parade to start. And of course, there's more than enough for everyone to see here. The festivities will last until 10 o'clock this evening, and everybody anxiously waiting, very excited, and it's a very happy mood here in Cape Town at the moment.
Yeah, Mariska, I mean, it has also changed its name. And has there been any particular reason for the change in name, for example?
It's just a thing about inclusivity, and they wanted to refresh it and renew it, but everybody still knows it as Tweede Nuwe Jaar celebrations. So they might have changed the name, but it is very much still the same festive mood, the same festive atmosphere. They're not changing to the format. You're still seeing troops of between 100 members and over 1,500 members that will make their way down through Cape Town and meander through the streets here. So it's very much just a rebranding to give it a new spin, to give it a freshness. But the history and the context of that very much stays the same. And as you can see, my colleague Eddie Stemmer just showing you the number of people that have gathered here on the parade. There's even people here that's been camping here for the past 2-3 days to ensure they get the best spot. So people take it very, very seriously. And every year it's like a tradition for people. They make sure they get here on time to get the best spot, to see their troop. People also support different troops. So it's a serious affair in Cape Town, but a fun affair. And even though the name has changed, the feeling hasn't changed. It's still vibey, it's still fun, and definitely it's the place to be today in the center of Cape Town. Yeah,
certainly getting a lot more sun than we are here in Joburg, Mariska, and that's one thing we'll certainly be envious of when it comes to this. But very finally, I did see a few security personnel. Has perhaps security upped in any way, perhaps considering that there may indeed be a few robberies, scares, a few issues along the side of safety that maybe, need to be looked at?
Yes, definitely. Security is a very important aspect of this event here today. They want to make sure that people feel safe when they come here. They want to make sure that people don't feel stressed at all. So the security is here, first of all, to ensure that there's a bit of crowd control, because you must remember, we're talking of a few 100,000 people that come out to watch this event. And secondly, we're talking of about 60,000 members of groups that will be walking through here. The security is part of the event annually, and it's just a measure to make sure that it's fun for everyone and that there's no incidents that happen. And maybe if there's a person that maybe has bad ideas, that they are sorted out before it becomes a problem.
Mariska, appreciate your time out there. Please do enjoy yourself as well as you get down to that parade. Of course, we'll continue to check in with you throughout the day. A lot of fun in the sun. If you are in Cape Town, do get down to that Cape Town Street Parade, a part of Cape Town's history indeed. Nompu.
Well, moving further.